Welcome back and a happy Juneteenth to all my brothers and sisters out here celebrating such a joyous event and occasion. You know, for us, this is truthfully our Independence Day, our real 4th of July. And as any good black folk celebration, you know we gotta throw us a little cookout. And if you're going to attend the function, there's a few things that must be there. And so to start things off, you know what I'm saying, we like to have a few of these sides, you dig? And for sides today, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more of a backstory of slavery because I feel a lot is being lost in the translation. So, you know, if you thought slavery was really just black people kicking it in the fields, singing spirituals, and just waiting for a better time, you're wrong. You see, man, slavery. One of the most fucked up, brutal, savage, atrocious acts that have ever been performed, leaving scars that will never be healed. It's not what your textbooks or old sleepy-eyed Ben Carson would have you believe. It was just some immigrants searching for a better opportunity. Nigga, please, fuck out of here with that bullshit. It was millions and millions and millions of Africans crammed into ships in the most fucked up and painful positions. So fucked up that many of them didn't even make it to the lands that they were destined for. And even when they got there, shit didn't get better. Women were consistently abused and raped. None more famous than Sally Hemings. Now, if you don't know who this is somebody who was perceived as Thomas Fuckboy Jefferson's mistress. But I venture to ask the question, how can you be someone's mistress if you are owned by that person? Doesn't seem too consensual to me, but whatever. Anyways, man, it was just a brutal, fucked up time in America's history. It's normally referred to as America's first sin, or original sin. I'm not really biblical, so I don't really care for that phrasing of it, but I do understand the context. And it's something that really, really needs to be rectified. So how do we do that, Jokester? Glad you asked. You see, there's actually a talk right now going on about reparations. And whether you agree or disagree about whether reparations are necessary, that's not the point. The point is we need to have this conversation. And I'm more than sure that conversation is going to be very, very controversial. But anyways, man, I don't want to spend too much time on the sides because you know we really came to get that meat off the grill. So, got a couple of pieces of little meat here that we gonna, you know what I'm saying, partake in, you know what I'm saying. It wouldn't be right if we didn't have a couple things to go with our sides and stuff like that. And gotta have something to, you know, sip on, you know, a little sweet tea. You know how we do down here. Anywhere else though, you know what I'm saying? Y'all celebrate how y'all celebrate. Ain't no way wrong. Can't celebrate any way wrong. Yeah, no wrong way to celebrate. Shit, we happy over here, man. Fuck it, it's our day. But as I was saying, gotta throw a little meat on the grill and stuff like that. So for today, we will be exploring Juneteenth. You see, I got a quote for y'all. Let me read it for you. The people of Texas are informed that, in accordance with a proclamation from the executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor. The freedmen are advised to remain quietly at their present homes and work for wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect at military posts and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere. General Orders Number 3, Headquarters, District of Texas, Galveston, June 1865. See, when my nigga General Gordon Granger proclaimed these words and set the motherfuckers in Texas straight, a beautiful moment was born. You see, it was in that moment that all African Americans in the United States, or what would be the United States at that time, would become free. Well, kind of. You see, the proclamation obviously wasn't issued in 1865. So if you're wondering why there's this, 2.5 year gap, it's because when it was proclaimed, it was only really able to reach slaves that were in or close to the Union. But seeing as this wasn't the social media age, you couldn't just post on Twitter, or you couldn't just have your phone pop up with like Amber Alerts, like, yo, slavery is now done. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that and stuff like that. Plus, was slavery really done? I know y'all have heard of an amendment, it's the 13th, and basically, it's kind of like the stipulation that says you're not to be enslaved unless imprisoned. So, that's why we speak about this prison industrial complex, because as Michelle Alexander calls it, a new Jim Crow, it is basically, in my eyes, a form of slavery for the way that the prison industrial complex operates. Now, you've heard me use that term lots and lots of times, and truthfully, I really want to dive into it, but not today. You know why? Because today is not about being locked up. It is about freedom and celebrating that freedom. And you know what? When we celebrate, we like to play the games and stuff like that. So, for games today, y'all, I want to tell you where you yourself, if you are in a surrounding area, can go check out a Juneteenth event. Now, if you happen to be in Houston, Philly, Chicago, Denver, Seattle, Harlem, Jacksonville, Charlotte, Baltimore, and many, many other major cities, there are Juneteenth events throughout your city. Go check one out. But if you are in my great state, GA, these are places you can go. Atlanta, Savannah, Lawrenceville, Augusta, Swanee, Jonesboro, Fayetteville, Decatur, Noonan, Keysville, Snellville, and even East Point. Plus, I know there's the little cities that are out here throwing it down for us too. So, like I said, man, get out, check it out, go see what's really going on. Start to truthfully understand why we are really, really celebrating this day in the way that we are. So, we got our main course. Got us a little sweet tea and stuff like that. But you know we gotta have a little dessert. And I apologize, y'all. I am about to break a cardinal sin. Because this right here is not homemade. I'm sorry, y'all. This right here, though, it's cheesecake, but it's store-bought. I had to get some, and you know, it is what it is, though, man. But for dessert, there's something I want to talk about. And it is, all right, it wasn't until 1980 that Juneteenth was actually first recognized by a state, and that state happened to be Texas, which is great because that's where everything kind of originated from. But even in 2014, as the last time that we checked, only 43 of the 50 states celebrated as a state or ceremonious holiday. That isn't good enough to me. Even if it was all 50. You know what would be, no ironic, no pun intended since we're talking dessert, but would be real sweet if maybe there was a way that we could, I don't know, get it changed to a federal holiday. How could we do that? Glad you asked. Now, in the description, I have left y'all a petition that you can sign up for that is campaigning to turn Juneteenth into a federal national holiday. Yes, I have signed it myself. Yes, I need you to sign it too so we can get this conversation started because it is long damn overdue. Now, when it comes to really celebrating, and especially with us African Americans, there's nothing better than a great playlist. Y'all thought I forgot, right? No, man, no, we got to jam out. So, for today, I want to give y'all a 19-track playlist and just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Go out and play it as loud as you can. I'm going to also put it in the description just in case you don't catch it right here. But we got Nina Simone with Sinnerman, Sam Cooke, Change Gon' Come, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, Sam and Dave, Hold On, Aretha Franklin, R.E.S.P.E.C.T., Curtis Mayfield, Move On Up, Public Enemy, Fight the Power, Nas featuring Lauryn Hill, If I Ruled the World, Earth, Wind and Fire, September, Sly and the Family Stone, Everyday People, Gladys Knight, Midnight Train, Etta James, Ella, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Wake Up Everybody, Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely, James Brown, I Feel Good, Kool and the Gang, Celebration, Lupe Fiasco, Audubon Ballroom, King Crooked, When the Revolution Comes, and Black Star, Brown Skin Lady. Now, we're about to wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of wrapping it up, if you black, well shit, really, you know what it is. We like to wrap our plates up first with a little bit of that tinfoil, you know, then we take it to the crib, and then we come back and get our plate. But instead of making another plate, today, I wanted to give y'all something to take home. So, on today, with tinfoil take homes, we have Black history, trivia, and trading cards. And I gotta tell y'all, man, Urban Intellectuals is an amazing group of individuals who decided that, you know what? We want to teach people history in an amazing and fun way. So, they have multiple volumes out. They got one strictly just about the females because, you know, black women just don't get enough. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. And it's kind of messed up. But, no, it's not kind of messed up. It's real messed up. My bad. But I'm getting off topic here. Anyways, like I said, man, the tinfoil take home is these amazing 4-pack cards I've left in the description, where you can go to their site, where you can follow them on Instagram, and also where you can get your own, because I think everybody needs to, you know what I'm saying? So you can sit down on Juneteenth or Saturday, motherfucking Sunday, don't really motherfucking matter, and just goddamn learn something different. And you know, when it comes to a wrap up, black folks, we do it the most. You know what I'm saying? Or we do the most when it comes to it, man. Like, we can't just be like, alright, I'll let you. No, man. Like, it literally will start in the backyard. Y'all up there politicking, talking about shit. Domino, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then, next thing you know, you start talking about, like, man, LeBron and them, they ain't gonna do shit this year. Blase. Anthony Davis don't matter. Nigga don't have nothing but G League players. But anyways, you move from there to the living room, and you start talking about, you know, the people you ain't seen in a while and stuff like that, and you know what they've been going through and stuff. Next thing you know, you got your arm, you know what I'm saying, leaned up on the front door, you sitting here talking more and more about really nothing. Like, yeah, man, you know, I was thinking about buying me a motorcycle, and no, you ain't gonna buy one. You just still making conversation, because this is just what black people do. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, because it normally ends with you sitting in your car with your leg out the door, you know what I'm saying, with the window rolled down, still talking, dog. Like, just, it is so funny. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all have been through it and been there. So, whew, man, Juneteenth. Beautiful day, beautiful celebration. I just want to let y'all know that I am so happy to see y'all enjoying yourselves and being a part of something this amazing. So, here from everybody at OMP Studios, I want to wish you and yours a happy Juneteenth. And you know what? I need y'all to do 2 more things for me. I need y'all to be good. I need y'all to be great. One love. Just a babe.